Okay, my name is Gregory Diaz. I'm the Nevada County Clerk Recorder, Registrar of Voters, and good morning. Welcome to one of our democracy's most important occasions, the swearing in of Nevada County elected officials. Before we begin, I'd like to do the Pledge of Allegiance. So I know, Jeffrey, if you can display the flag, and if our participants can join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice
for all. Thank you. Today we are swearing in Supervisor-elect Heidi Bullock, District 5, Supervisor Heidi Hall, District 1, and Supervisor Ed Scofield, District 2. Congratulations are in order for these officials, some of whom are taking office for the first time following a very busy, unusual election season in our county. I remember this morning a story about a man who ran for a local office in a small North Carolina county. On election day, he was away on a long scheduled vacation and therefore unable to vote. When he returned, he learned he had amassed several hundred votes. He also learned his opponent had earned exactly the same number of votes. In that county, tie votes are settled with a coin toss. Our man lost. Thus, the adage was definitively proved. Every vote counts. And while I congratulate today's elected officials, I would also like to congratulate those who did not win their contests. They are not losers in any sense. They stuck their necks out and got in the game. The game is politics, and a cornerstone of American democracy is participation. When many compete in our participatory democracy, everyone wins. Running for office can be tough, knocking on doors, endless phone calls, and then there's that awkward business of asking perfect strangers to give you money. To those who didn't win, I say to you from my own painful experience, the sting of defeat will go away. You will live to fight another day. That day begins now when you shake off disappointment and begin planning to toss your hat in the ring again. So that's another adage. Every candidate counts. And now, let me introduce the Honorable Judge Linda J. Slovin, presiding judge of the Nevada County Superior Court. She will swear in our newly elected officials. Judge?
Good morning, everyone. I'm honored to be here, and I believe that we are beginning with Heidi Hall. So though I can't see her, I'm sure she's there.
I am here.
Okay, and I believe I'm going to see you in a moment. There, I see you now. I will ask that you please raise your right hand. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine, Judge Slovin.
And I can't, can you raise your right hand?
It's up, it's raised.
Okay, well, what I'm seeing is a frozen picture, so I will.
So sorry.
Can you please repeat after me? I, Heidi Hall, do solemnly swear
I, Heidi Hall, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, I believe that next we have Supervisor Scofield. Good morning.
Good morning.
I will ask that you please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Ed Scofield, do solemnly swear
I, Ed Scofield, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of which I am about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. And next we will move on to Heidi Bullock. I don't see Mr. Bullock. I don't know if I should be seeing him.
I can see and hear you.
Okay, I think you're about to appear. Okay, there you are.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, please raise your right hand and repeat after me.
Okay.
I, Heidi Bullock, do solemnly swear
I, Heidi Bullock, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
At this time, I'd like to see if any of the supervisors, our newly elected officials, would like to make some remarks. Supervisor Hall?
Thank you, Mr. Diaz. Yes, thank you so much. I want to thank everyone for re-electing me for another 4-year term decisively during the primary. I'm honored to be re-elected. I'm very proud of what we have done in the last 4 years on this board, and the ideas and programs that I brought forth to help make the county a better place to live. I remain committed to my constituents. I remain committed to working with the public health officials to keep our public safe, to look at science and follow the science and the facts. And I remain committed to working with our local and federal representatives to always continue the education about what our rural needs are here in Nevada County. So thank you everyone very much. I'm excited to start another 4-year term with you.
Congratulations, Supervisor
Thank you.
Hall. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Supervisor Scofield.
Thank you, Greg, and thank you, Greg, for your part in the selection process. And I want to welcome Heidi onto our board also. I think you'll find it a good experience, Heidi. And I especially want to thank my constituents of the South County. You know, the election was a long time ago, early March of 2020. Do you remember this? I don't think any of us had any idea of what to be expected in the remainder of the year. We've been arrested twice. We've been named in a lawsuit, and we've made some of the most difficult decisions of our political career. But despite that, I just want to say what an honor it has been in working with our county team, our public health team, environmental health, all of those that have been involved in getting us through this pandemic. It's not been an easy process. And going forward in my new term, I really look forward to working with our new public health officer, Scott Kellerman, getting us through the remainder of this pandemic as best that we can, and getting us back to a normal procedure where we can meet in the public, where we can meet on one-on-one. We can have those extremely important types of meeting on wildfire and evacuations, those types of things. And also of specific value to my South County is the updating of the Higgins area general plan. And I'm looking forward to putting together a team of constituents of that area and looking at the potential future of the Highway 489 corridor up into the Lake of the Pines area. Very important process that will be starting very soon. And finally, again, I want to thank my constituents for their confidence in putting me in for another 4 years. Thank you very much. Thank you again, Greg.
And congratulations, Supervisor Scofield, and thank you. Supervisor Bullock, any remarks?
Thank you for having me today. Thank you for everybody who put this call together. I first want to thank my family for helping me through the campaign process. As it was said earlier, it's been a long road. I'm just so honored to be elected to this position. I want to thank my family. I want to thank the people who contributed to my campaign, volunteered their time and effort, resources to make sure that I ended up right here. I particularly want to thank my community and the constituents of District 5 who've elected me and put their faith in me to serve this county, people of the entire county, and particularly District 5. I'm really honored to serve the constituents of District 5, but really all of the citizens in Nevada County. I'm really excited to work with my colleagues on the Board of Supervisors and other elected and appointed officials. I'm honored to be a part of that group. Looking forward to working with the town. I'm really looking forward to working with the professional county staff. And again, I'm looking forward and excited to work with our federal and state elected and appointed officials, Assemblywoman Megan Dolly and Congressman Tom McClintock. You know, priority number one for me is just to connect our county and build relationships countywide and leverage these relationships to solve issues that we all face together. And obviously we've talked a lot about those issues today. The pandemic is issue number one. I think everybody's pulling together, and it's awesome to see the county and our individual communities and towns pull together to solve the biggest crisis my generation and our children have ever faced. I'm looking forward specifically in District 5 to working with small business to make sure the economy is propped up. It's been a difficult time. Small businesses on the ropes in our visitor-based economy. We also have a lot of peak period visitation impacts that we're looking forward to working on. You know, we have a really vibrant local tourist-based economy that is totally conditional on the natural environment. And I want to be laser focused on conservation going forward and protecting the reasons why people come and visit District 5 and Nevada County as a whole. There's some special projects in District 5 in Eastern County, the library that's been worked on both by the county and town and Friends of the Library. I'm really looking forward to digging into that project and working here locally to make a new library possible. I want to touch base briefly on mental and behavioral health. I know this time has been quite challenging for everybody, and I know that it's going to be better in 2021. I have confidence that we're going to pull together and we're going to get better and we're going to get stronger through this. In the meantime, we need to make sure that all the county services that treat people with mental and behavioral health issues and the challenges that our kids and our teens face as they try to apply to college or go to school are just overwhelmingly tremendous at this time. And I just really look forward to working together with everybody to make sure that we're a healthy, strong, and vibrant community. And I just want to say thank you for electing me again.
Thank you. Congratulations, Supervisor Bullock. We're just a few days into the new year, 2021. I, for one, seeing these impressive Nevada County officials, view the years ahead with great confidence. Our county has many challenges to face. I believe our government is in good hands. Thank you all for coming, and good day to all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.